Hi everybody, it's Amelia, obviously. I had a request by a friend of mine. Her name is Alyssa. She wanted me to do a video on how to wear purple eyeshadow without making it look like you have a black eye. And I think that that's probably a pretty common problem with purple eyeshadow. So I'm going to show you guys a couple ways to do it to kind of avoid that effect. I made this video earlier, but I really didn't like it. I went up to my parents' house. It was my dad's birthday today. So I went up there and I thought about it and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go home and remake that video because it was stupid. It was dumb. I talked about products way too much and I did not do the product putting on a whole long time. So I think I'm just going to kind of really focus on putting on the product. I also wanted to note that I kind of changed my scenery a little bit. The first video I did was in my living room. This is in my dining room. In the background, if you can see, are these cute little jars. I had my friend Jen Bates come over last night and we did some late night crafting. This is just a salsa jar with little jewel stones hot glued to them that makes a cute little candle holder. So Jen Bates and I did that last night and I thought it would be cute to put in the background. Also, I wanted to say that the girl who came over, Jen, she is starting up her own shop on Etsy. She makes jewelry. She made this necklace for me. It has a little feather on it. It's just a little silver feather. I thought it was really cute. It was really sweet of her to make it and bring it over for me. She also made me, a while ago, a pair of earrings that are like these lime green little skulls, and they're little dangly earrings. They're adorable. So when that happens, I'll be sure to put a link on my Facebook, which is facebook.com/thehallowqueen, so you guys can check out her stuff and buy her beautiful jewelry. Oh, also, the girl that requested this video, she has a shop downtown here where I live. It's called Downtown Charm. And she has really great things, really great jewelry, bags, lotions, body washes, you name it, she has it. You guys should go check out her store because it's really cute. Really, really cute. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you a couple products that I'm going to use right now. I'm going to try to keep it budget friendly because I had some more expensive things and things that you had to purchase online. I just kind of went to the drugstore and picked a couple things up. The first thing I picked up was this Color Tattoo eyeshadow. It's a cream eyeshadow. It's by Maybelline. And I picked that up at the drugstore. It is in a purple color called, I think it's Painted Purple. And that's the color. So I'm going to use that. I'm also going to I'm going to do two different looks for you. Show you a couple different ways to do things. The second one I'm going to use is by MAC. It's called Trax. It's a really beautiful lavender color. I don't know if it's really going to pick up. Really beautiful lavender color with some gold flecks. Look, Stila, it doesn't fall out, does it? No. I'm not bitter. So I'm going to use that. And then also, my mom gave me this. It's by Avon. It's from their Glimmersticks Diamonds collection. And it's a color called Sugar Plum. And it really kind of reminds me of Trax. It's purple with some kind of like gold flecks in it. And yeah, pretty much gold and like lavender flecks. It's really, really pretty. So I'm going to use that too. Also, I'm going to use this Maybelline gel eyeliner and Eggplant. So we're going to do, I'm going to show you a few different ways to do things. First off, I'm going to clip my bangs out of the way with this lovely pin curl clip. Every girl needs pin curl clips in my book. So I'm going to pin my bangs out of the way and show you my gorgeous 5-head, which is just what everybody wants to see. So you guys can see what I'm... Alright, let's do the more... let's do the pretty look first. Let's do the really more, I guess you would say more wearable, more day-to-day look. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Trax and I'm going to take a brush. I'm going to take my 217 by MAC. It's just a fluffy brush. It's kind of dirty. It's actually kind of stained. I have like a cat hair on my eye. I don't appreciate it. Jingles. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the product on my brush. I'm just going to swirl it in a little bit. I'm going to tap off the excess because I don't want any kind of fallout or fall down, whatever you want to call it, underneath my eye. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this first in my crease. We're just going to do like little back and forth motions or circular motions to apply the product in. We're going to start really lightly. And we're going to build. That's the key. You want to build. You don't want to just slap a bunch of purple eyeshadow on, because that's going to make it look like you have a black eye. Nobody wants that. So we're just going to tip our head back and find our crease and just lightly buff this in. Okay, looks pretty good. So starting off, it looks pretty good. So then what I'm going to do, so here, okay, hold the phone. You can see I have put that into my crease, and it kind of just defines it a little bit. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take more of the product. I'm just going to pull it down a little bit above my lash line. So just taking from the corner, the outside corner of my eye, I'm going to pull it down and run it along the lash line. So yes, we just pulled it down. Now what I'm going to do, because now I've left this space, the lid, like the inner 2/3 or so, blank. So what I'm going to do, and I also left my brow bone blank too. I didn't put anything in a highlight. So now I'm going to take my Bad Girl palette from Sleek Makeup. Sleek Makeup is a makeup company out of England. They have a website, sleekmakeup.com. These palettes are like 10 bucks, and it's great eyeshadow too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of take this nudie shimmery color right here, and I'm going to put it on a MAC 239, which is just a flat shade brush, flat shadow brush. I'm just going to take that, tap off the excess, and just put it in the inner 2/3, making sure that you blend it in with the Trax. And then I'm going to take the same thing, and I'm going to put it underneath my brow bone, onto my brow bone, excuse me, and I'm going to make sure that I blend it in with Trax. So just can see how it softened that line, so it's not such a harsh line anymore, which is nice. It's what we want. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take that glimmer stick from Avon, and I'm just going to run it underneath on my lower lash line. Just kind of define that a little bit. So we're just running that along our lash line. And that just kind of gives it a little definition. You can also take your flat shader brush or 239, or you could use your finger, whichever. I'll use my finger, how about that? And you're just going to kind of smudge that in, soften it up a little bit. Some of the best tools you were born with are your fingers. Okay, now I'm using a brush. I got fancy. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take that Maybelline eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner, and Eggplant, and I'm just going to apply that to my upper lash line. I'm going to wing it out a little bit. That's kind of, I always wing out my eyeliner. You don't have to if you don't want to. Maybe I'll do a video on how I wing out my eyeliner. There are so many different ways to do it. If you guys want me to, you know, let me know. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So, I'm just going to apply this. You see how I did that? Is that showing up? I hope so. For God's sakes. Okay. I think that might be a little better. So now that's how you can kind of do a purple eye, just like a soft day purple eye. I'm going to add a little mascara. I already have some on, but I'll add a little more. I can never apply mascara without making a stupid face, too. Hit the like button if you make a stupid face when you put mascara on. I know I do. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a little more of a funky look. So I'm going to take the painted purple and my 239. You can use your finger. You are more than welcome to. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it all over my lid. I'm sorry I'm sniffling. I cannot get over this cold. It's ridiculous. making me mad. I'm sick of it. Anywho, so now I'm just going to kind of pull that up and bring it in on itself. So we're going to kind of create like a little bit of a flick. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just any old fluffy brush and I'm just going to buff out that line a little bit so it's not so harsh. Okay, that's a little softer. Now what I'm going to do the same thing that I did before. I'm just going to apply that nudie shade from the Bad Girl palette. It's called, what is it called? It's called Gullible. That's what it's called. And I'm just going to take it and I'm just going to put it on my brow bone and blend it in with the tattoo liner, or whatever they're calling it. Shadow? Liner? What are they calling it? 24-hour color tattoo. Eyeshadow. It's an eyeshadow. Cream, whatever. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the fun part. Now I have to tell you, when I was doing this earlier, it was a big pain in my butt. I could not get this to dry. So I would recommend, if you want to do something funky like this, getting the Urban Decay Heavy Metal, how do you do, the glitter liner, and do it with that, because this, I might throw this out. I'm just gonna say it. So now I'm just gonna apply this all over my lid. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see? Probably not. Oh, maybe you could a little bit just then. Yeah. Okay. So then what I did is I took Carbon from MAC, which is just a matte black, and I'm going to take an angled brush, and rather than doing a winged liner like with a gel, I'm just going to kind of do like a smoldery black liner with an eyeshadow. You can do that. You can wet your brush if you want to. I'm not going to in this case. So I'm just going to take that and just push it. Don't drag it. Just push it along the lash line. Alright, so we're just going to put on some mascara and then we're done. Alrighty. Now there's a ton of different ways that you can wear purple eyeshadow to make it look like, you know, make it look like someone has not punched you in the face. So these are just a couple ways that I do it. If you guys have ways that you put on purple eyeliner or purple mascara. Speaking of purple mascara, Benefit just came out with a Plum colored mascara. So if you want to do something like that, you can. If you didn't want to wear purple eyeshadow, you just do a purple gel liner. There's a lot of different options. If you guys have pictures of looks that you do, please feel free to post them on the Facebook page. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Comment and rate and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I guess that's it. We have no appearances from Jingles today. At least not now. We did earlier. Anyway, that's alright. Everybody have a spooky Sunday, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.